All right, guys, we are pulling into the port of Indiana. We have a monstrous piece we are loading today. We're gonna be around like 19 foot in the air, so pretty big. We worked our way through this construction here, and we're pulling into the port now. The piece came in from Chicago over the weekend on a boat, and it's in the dock now, and I believe they're loading it on our truck now, so let's get over there and take a look. So this boat had this piece, and I don't know what else on it, but it actually was delayed a couple days because they said that the boat will not move across Lake Michigan if the wind is greater than 10 miles an hour, which doesn't sound like a lot to us, but imagine being on that boat and pushing hundreds and hundreds of thousands of pounds across the lake. 10 miles an hour is going to make a massive difference. This piece is 107,000 pounds. 107,000 pounds. Now, I know all the heavy haul experts on Facebook are going to say, well, you don't have enough trailer for 107,000 pounds. For this load, we do. This is just moving from Portage, Indiana to Burns Harbor, Indiana, and we have a designated route that we take when we move stuff from the Port of Indiana over to the mills in Burns Harbor, and this is perfectly fine on these designated roads. We're getting this thing secured down. Got loaded with this big old crane right here. You can see in size comparison, I'm only 5'8" tall, but you can see in comparison wise, standing next to this thing, we're every bit of 19 foot in the air. Our trailer's sitting at right around 2 foot right now. We got plenty of clearance in the front. So we'll get a high pull out. We'll know for sure where we're going to be, but my guess is well over 19 foot tall. We have this on all of our trailers, and what it is, and just show you right here. So you see on the hubs, these lines come through, and most drivers all know what this is already, but that's called an auto air system, and you can build these trailers from the factory, spec with them. All of our trailers have them now. So if you were to wake up and have a low tire, start your truck, and obviously your air is running to your trailer, and these auto inflation systems fill each tire, automatically to the correct PSI that it's supposed to be rated at. So it really helps if you have a slow or leaking tire, if you run over a nail, or if you have any sort of leak at all. You have to get it fixed, but it does allow you to move to a safe area, get back to your yard, get to a truck stop and get it fixed off of the road. Just better way of doing it. The freight came in right here on a boat, but this must have been a part of it that they tugged along, and the freight was sitting inside of there, and it was filled with water this morning, so they had to pump all the water out, and it just continued to lift off the ground. So we didn't get to see any of that, but pretty cool process. Take a look inside of it here. We are leading Bill out of the Port of Indiana. He is right behind us. Got this piece loaded. I'm gonna be leading. I'm gonna block some traffic. We're gonna have to wrong way a couple passes here so that you can get through. Sometimes the wrong way traffic lane is wider, such as this case. So let's see on the left. It's way wider than it is on the right, especially trying to maneuver that. So I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna get way up here and block traffic so he can come through without any onbound or inbound issues. See, this lane is the widest lane by far. So I like to get up here, make sure nobody's coming out of the exit here, make sure nobody's coming there. You just block. You can see there's nothing ahead of us here as Elijah looks forward. There's nothing to worry about overhead. And the nice thing about this job, I know I mentioned we're over 19 foot in the air. We've moved this exact piece before. All right, you're about to, Stinger's about to come over the railroad tracks. First tire's coming over the tracks now. As you saw, they kicked us out of the west gate that we've always came in, and they sent us down to this gate called the fishing hole gate. So I guess the security officer said that there's guys that fish down there. So right now Bill's sitting here, he's waiting for one of the contacts from the customer. They're sending an escort to meet him down here at this gate, and then they're gonna escort him through this gate to the job site where he's gonna deliver. So right now Bill's gonna jump in with the security guy in his truck, and they're gonna go run the route so Bill can get familiar with the turns there, and then the escort should be down here from the customer to meet him and take him into delivery. So always an adventure. We'll see you guys next time.